you mentioned the Vikings, so let me go ahead and piggyback off of that, right? So when I was doing my research in regards to the Vikings, right, it there wasn't really nothing to really research, right? Like at the end of the day, this team is on one person and one person only, bro. All eyes on all eyes on me, all eyes on JJ McCarthy. Like that's just what it is, bro. Like the team lives and dies with whoever JJ McCarthy is, right? They went 14-3. They had a very good defense. They had a solid running game. Their O line got hurt and it wasn't as good, but they signed key additions. So, uh, what you are going to get with JJ McCarthy, and this is going to probably be one of the most pressure filled rookie seasons or semi or pseudo rookie seasons that a quarterback has ever come into, because how many rookie quarterbacks who are pressured into starting going to a 14-3 team and the predecessor threw 35 touchdowns to only 12 picks. So the infrastructure there, the coaching is there. You got Justin Jefferson, dog. Like you got Aaron Jones. You got two tight ends, bro. I would hate to be JJ McCarthy. I would be terrified to be JJ McCarthy. And the reason why I'd be terrified to be JJ McCarthy is because we don't even know who the hell he is as a quarterback. Michigan was terrified of JJ McCarthy at times, bro. They didn't even let him play quarterback. So I am fascinated by JJ McCarthy, Rod. I was doing some research on him and I came to two conclusions, right? I watched multiple videos, multiple breakdowns. I watched overly positive ones, I watched overly negative ones, and I watched some that were in the middle. And I came to the middle too. JJ McCarthy is more talented than I thought he was coming out, because it's been a while, right? It was so many quarterbacks that we had to look. I never really got to really focus in on JJ McCarthy. And he's worse than I thought he was too at the same time. Like, JJ should not have gone in the first round. Like, based off of what he put on tape, based off of how little he put on tape, based off of how many, bro, Michigan treated JJ like he was Jimmy Garoppolo against the Saints in the playoffs, bro. There were times when he threw like 10 passes, dog. Like,
they want Homer to drop back, man.
Yes, they won a national championship. Yes, they were dominant, but there in my lifetime, I've never seen a championship caliber team the football out of a good quarterback if they thought that good quarterback was good in college. When Tua played at Alabama, Tua had an NFL roster up and down, and they let him throw all the time. Joe Burrow was passing like 40 times a game. He had Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He had all kinds of dudes to run the ball. They don't take the ball out of your hands if you're a good quarterback. They just don't do that. College is so much more easier to attack passing. Why would we even try to run the ball? Like, I get it. John Harbaugh is a nutcase. You seen how he neutered Justin Herbert, but that's because Justin Herbert ain't got it in him either. Take that ball out of his hand too. You see what happened when he got to throw? You gonna throw 4 picks in a fucking playoff game, bro? But we ain't gonna talk about that though. I'm gonna kick that dude. I'm gonna kick him while he's down every time I get a chance, right? I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey,
It's
man,
up and it's stuck with Justin Herbert, man.
until the season starts, right? Until the season starts, right?
It's to life, for life, man. For life. It's up
Hey,
and it's stuck, man.
I'll say this. I'll say this. Oh, did you have anything to say?
No. Go ahead. No, I ain't got nothing. Yeah. I pretty much got the whole points out. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say this, right? Because I figured you would talk about JJ McCarthy, and when we were looking up these teams, I came away thinking to myself, Herbie, you said that if JJ McCarthy were to look at this roster, he'd be terrified. I'm of the opposite. If I'm JJ McCarthy, I'm feeling like my people's just with a new BMW for my birthday. Because, dude, when you look at the roster that he is being handed, Herbie, when you look at the receiving core, Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in football, Jordan Addison, one of the best number two receivers in football.
Receivers, yeah.
TJ Hawkinson is coming back. Even
Jordan Addison is a number one on most teams, by the way. Like,
yeah.
Even when Justin Jefferson didn't play, he was getting off. Like, that dude is a monster for sure. He's just small.
And consider this, Herbie. They already had Christian Darrisaw, who was one of the best, arguably the best left tackle in football. He got hurt, but he's coming back. And then you also have one of the best right tackles in football in Brian O'Neill. In free agency, you add Ryan Kelly. You add Real Fries to the interior. So now your offensive line is going to be stout which is only going to help Aaron Jones out, right? So they have a full, and they even got Jordan Mason from the 49ers, who is a solid backup because Aaron Jones always gets hurt. But when I look at the Vikings, Herbie, not just the offense that he's going to have that's going to have his back. He's going to have the defense having his back. He's going to have an Andrew Van Ginkel having his back. He's going to have a Jonathan Greenard having his back. And the thing is, the Vikings added depth on the defensive line so they don't have to blitz as much. And if they are able to play more coverages to mix with those blitzes, you look at what they have on offense.
Come on, man. You come on, man. You know, Tricky B not gonna stop blitzing, man. That man can have Aaron Donalds, man. Go blitz, man.
Listen, he was
Brian Flores.
B-Flow was my coach for 3 years, Herbie. If that man wakes up in the morning blitzing, man, he rushes to the bathroom to brush his teeth.
Hey, listen. Brian Flores could have Lawrence Taylor, Mean Joe Green, freaking Reggie White, Aaron Donald, all on the D line. Von Miller, JJ White, he's still gonna blitz, bro. He the real blitz boy, man. That's Jamal Adams, man. Brian Flores, the real blitz boy, man. No, but let me pick it back off what you're gonna say, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get this because I wanted to actually get this out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback on what you said. These are the positives from I'm not no scout, but this is what I was able to pick up when it comes to JJ McCarthy. Positives: very strong arm, way stronger than I had any idea. That thing is moving. That thing has miles per hour when he throws. It has velocity. That dude throws a ball. Great velocity on the throws, quick release, timing when it's good, and he's very creative. Like the amount of times that he was able to get out of pressure and just make stuff happen was pretty dope. But here are the negatives. Bad ball placement late with throws, poor anticipation, late to throws, and consistently missing reads, right? So he could be excited about what he's going into because he could say, man, all these toys. But them dudes who had nothing to do with the decision to go away from Sam Darnold could be like, hey, bro, we had 35 touchdowns last year. We went 14-3 last year. So we know what we're capable of. If we don't meet that, we know who is the common denominator, and that's not meeting that. So that's why I said there's pressure because on one hand, yes, he could be ecstatic. On the other hand, that enthusiasm turned into being absolutely crippled by pressure because you are following what Sam Darnold did. And y'all know how we feel about Sam Darnold. We waited until we couldn't wait no more, and then he came back to reality, right? So it is natural. They drafted him. They had no choice. This is the natural progression. So I will say this, though. What Kevin O'Connell likes to do suits what J.J. McCarthy does best, which is play action, attacking on play action, boogs, getting out of the pocket, and throwing. So that is where it could have an opportunity of J.J. McCarthy being good. Now, I do want to get this anecdote, though, and we can move on to the Packers. I was reading some articles, beat reporters for the Vikings, and somebody mentioned this, and it's kind of funny. The beat reporter said, or I think beat reporter or YouTube or something. It was a podcast, beat reporter on the podcast or an article. I don't remember, but neither here nor there. But what was said was, JJ is good on intermediate and he sucks on deep throws. And Sam was great on deep throws and he sucked at intermediate throws. And he was like, if we could just combine them, we'd have the perfect Vikings quarterback. Because basically, like, if it's past 20 yards, man, that thing is hitting the roof when JJ throw it, man. That thing hitting the fans. That thing is fans.
That boy's hit that half court shot when the clock is about to go down.
If that thing is anything past 15 to 20 yards, JJ, man, it might hit you in the eye, man. You might get out the way, man, for real.